Steve Taubman, or as I've come to be known in the industry, Dr. Steve. Let's get started with this now famous story from my best-selling book on hypnosis called The Invisible Wall.
Please welcome back to the stage, physician, author, speaker, nice guy, Dr. Steve Taubman. So have I made believers out of you yet? Yeah, okay. Anybody here who still doesn't believe? I don't even like it. Yeah. Where's the guy who had a baby? Everybody try this. Take one hand, put it out alongside of you just like that. Pull back 3 fingers so you're making the sign of a gun. Touch the tip of your first finger to your thumb so you have a circle. Look at your circle. Look at my circle. Put it right on your chin and freeze. And look how few of you know where your chin is. Performing my hypnosis show for spring break in Jamaica. Dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, yeah. And I was doing all the things you saw me do last night, and I decided to try something new. And I took one of my subjects, and I said, when you wake up, 3 things are going to happen. I said, number 1, you don't believe you're hypnotized, even though you are. I said, number 2, this is the worst show you have ever seen, and you are really angry at me. And I said, number 3, there's an invisible wall 3 feet in front of you. I woke them all up. I said, how's everybody doing? I hear, you suck. I said, what's the matter? He says, this show is terrible. I said, well, then why don't you leave? He says, okay. He gets up, he goes, and he finally stops and he sits back down and he crosses his arms. I said, what's going on? He says, nothing. I said, are you hypnotized? No. Are you having fun? No. I said, well, why don't you leave? And he thinks for a minute and he goes, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. And in that moment, I realized something very interesting. You see, that's all of us. We're all a little hypnotized. We all have a place we want to go, a dream. And we start moving toward that dream, and then we hit our wall. And we push, and we push, and we push. And eventually, we give up, and we sit down, and we make excuses. And then our lives become far less satisfying.
What I teach is a unique and extremely effective system to help you motivate your team, get yourself unstuck, and increase productivity while actually decreasing stress. The secret of my effectiveness is that unlike almost all of my colleagues, I show you how to harness the power of your subconscious mind. Using a series of exercises borrowed from the science of self-hypnosis, mindfulness, and neurology, I've devised a practical process that quickly and effectively shifts the way your team thinks and gives them mastery over limiting beliefs and emotions. And the proven results are absolutely amazing. More sales, more recruits, greater customer satisfaction, and a happier workplace. And to deepen the learning and make it stick, I mix the messages with stories, humor, and even magic.
For the time being, I'm going to let Sue be the magician. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick a card out of there. Tell me to sign my name on the card.
Sign your name on a check.
Or check. Tell me I'm going to make your card disappear.
I'll make your card disappear. Abracadabra.
Kadabra, good, beautiful. Bingo. Okay, now, look through and find my signed card.
It disappeared.
Seriously, it's gone, right? Say, I've made your card disappear.
I made your card disappear.
And now this is my favorite part. Say, that's because I'm sitting on it.
I'm sitting on it.
Really? I think there are a few reasons that magic is powerful. One is that it reminds us that nothing is impossible, right? A lot of what looks effortless is the sum total of
of practice and the sum total of thought. And there are so many things that go into being able to create what's a quote-unquote effortless experience. When you start using other parts of your mind, you become more resourceful, more creative, you start making more money, you start having more fun, you start filling your life with rooms like this with other people who do the same thing and having freedom. Whatever you can do or think you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. That's my story. Thank you.